You know what they say? Ninth time's the charm. I lost that last one because I didn't start my timer. So in conclusion, I'm losing runs just out of pure stupidity. But who's shocked? Okay, there we go. I realize though that I don't really explain what I'm doing when I do this part. I might have explained it in my first run, but I don't remember. So starting at that particular time, that will set our weather from spring 2 to spring 8. Although I think the second day is programmed to always be clear, no matter what seed you hit. And then what I'm doing now is I'm backing out of the start menu 7 times, and that will set our weather for spring 9th. Now, if you watch other people's runs, they do weather manips for much farther into the game, which is feasible to do on emulator, but I play on console, so it's not feasible for me. It takes a lot longer to get the seconds values precise when you're playing on console, and if you don't hit the seconds right, which is tricky to do in the first place on console, then you might mess up your whole run. So I think if you're playing on emulator, it is faster to do more weather manips to make all of your early game money with turnips. But for console purposes, it's not. So I do something a little different. I didn't quite start that on time, so I will wait a beat before I stop the timer. And that's why I lost my last run, because I didn't start the timer. Trying to experiment with how loud I can have the volume on here without it really being picked up by the mic. So I love this music and I want to be able to hear it. But if I have it on full volume, then it picks up in my mic and in the recording. And there's some weird echoes with that. So I don't like to do that. Right now I can't hear it at all though. There's an easy solution to this, which is to just get a pair of headphones. But most earbuds, they don't come with an audio jack anymore. And even most headphones are Bluetooth. So I'm just out of luck. that's why. Okay. Guess I can't have that little thing in there. Okay. Now I can hear everything. Yippee! I don't know if I mentioned this yet. Because I've gone through a couple of runs that failed, so I don't know what I've said before. This run is going to be to heal my inner child. When I first got this game, as just a little kiddo, I wanted to marry Elliot because I did not know there were any other bachelors. And by the time I was good enough at the game to get married, I had learned that there were other bachelors, and so I wanted to branch out. So I never actually married Elliot. I think the first bachelor I married was Denny, and then after that, I would always marry Shay because I felt bad that he didn't have a rival, so if I didn't marry him, he never got married. So yeah, I never actually got to marry Elliot, even though I wanted to when I first started playing the game. So this run's for little me. Little me at Christmas. Ooh. Started this game and wanted to marry Elliot so badly and never got to. This is for her. And I'll try to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it, because I realize that people watching this run might not have seen other runs where I have explained this before. So we don't need most of these tools for this run, and Jen will buy them off of you because you can get other tools later. Oh, I'm dumb. There we go. We do need a hammer later, but we don't want the starting one. So Ganon will sell all the tools except the fishing rod, and any animal-related tools are from Mirabelle. The amount that it costs is proportional to how many wonderful slots it has, and we want as many wonderful slots as possible. And our starting tool only has one. They changed this in Sunshine Island so that your starting tool has 0 slots. It's supposed to be like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You got this for free. But it's still kind of frustrating. That's why I can't enjoy that game as much. I'm used to all the mechanics being the Island of Happiness ones. One day I'll force myself to make it through Sunshine Islands, but that day is not today. What was I saying? Yeah. So in year 1, the most wonderful slots you can have on a hammer is 3. And so we need to wait. I got everything else. So we need to wait until Ganon is here and until he's selling the 3-slot hammer. And then that's the one that we're gonna get. Okay, now I'm gonna play a game called Don't Mess This Part Up. Got a good run going, like maybe 20 minutes ago, and then it died because I messed this part up. guess at this point I'm like focusing so hard and then I don't know what to say. Maybe I just gotta be comfortable with not filling every single second of this with dialogue. I gotta be comfortable with being silent. Well, the game's not silent, but I could be. I mean, I've been told that people like it with commentary, but I guess some people don't. But I feel like I like watching things with commentary, and so that's why I do it. Okay, we lived. No. Try not to suck so bad at this, but maybe I should like practice parts of runs. I did that before I ever started recording runs, and then I stopped doing that. Same mistake twice. I just realized I was really stupid. Alright, well, let's see if that comes back to bite me. Let's start planting just in case it does. Yeah, I ate my grasses wrong there. I should have eaten more the first time. Yeah, that must have been why I died when I did. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with it. No, it shouldn't be an issue. If I can't finish this last one, then no, I should be good. Do I die? Woohoo! Alright. I was ready to like improv and find a spot to plant that last bag, but looks like that worked out. I gotta remember how to do everything again. I definitely need to practice this beginning section. So this is the only tutorial that we're going to do, because you get some free turnips. There we go. And on one of my failed runs from before, I had one of my cats come in. My door is currently open. I usually have it closed so that they don't bother me. But I haven't been home pretty much all weekend, so I didn't want to shut my cats out. And so when my cats came up, like while I was planting turnips, and started purring into the microphone, it was so cute. But that run died, which is sad, because then you guys can't hear it. Footage is already deleted, it's gone. I mean, when I got this mic, I did some test audio. Woo! And my cat came up and purred into the microphone, so I could just put that over this. Alright, where'd you go? There we go. Smash through that. Alright. Did I talk to Taro yesterday? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. We'll be fine. Okay. I was worried we weren't gonna find the grass there. I've watched some other runs of this game. I saw one that was like, it was more than just a marriage run. It was like nearly 100% completion. And instead of giving Taro grasses, they gave him chopped up lumber, which is a loved gift instead of a liked gift, but it also takes stamina to get those. So that's why I don't like to. Hi, bud! Oh, my boy's back in here. You coming up to say hello? Come here, boy. Yeah. Really hope you can hear that. He's so cute. Buddy, what's the microphone doing? Buddy, what's the microphone doing? You're making it a little hard to play the game, but I don't care. You're too cute. Hi, bud. Oh, good boy. Good boy. I know. No, that's not for you to bite, hon. Oh, bless you, honey. Just looking for some more grasses for gifts. Do I have enough? Not really. Hi, buddy. It's hard for me to give you attention right now. I know, so not fair. Bud? What you're not gonna do is bite it. It's not for biting. Honey. I know, biting is so fun. I really hope you guys are hearing all this. He's so cute. Alright, Spring 5 is the last day really that I can plant things and have them all be grown by Spring 10. Yeah, buddy. So I have 2 cats. One of them's here now, blessing us with his presence. His name is June. J-U-N, June. And he's God's sweetest boy. Like, legally. Morally. Judicially. Governmentally. I also hope I'm close enough to the mic that you guys can hear me properly. It's occurred to me that now that I have a cat on my lap, my sitting position's different. Alright, and that's all the farming hard work that we're gonna do. At least until the fall. I usually play with my my DS sitting in my lap. But now there's a cat in the way. I don't think you can actually keep anything that you smash in this tutorial. So it's not really worth it to do it and get loved gifts for Taro because they won't stay. See, during the run I had that fell apart, June was only here for a couple minutes, but he's still here. Thank you for the kisses, bud. Still gotta get a couple more gifts for Taro. That's why I'm still looking around here. And I mean, I might as well grab the seaweed while I'm here. I haven't actually done the math to see how many I need to give him. I just, usually when I'm playing, I just gift him every day until success. Hi, you good, bud? Oh, are you leaving? Yeah, honey? Yeah. Your tail's in the way of my gameplay, hon. Yeah. Tell me all about it. A little cash money. Getting these extra flowers. Hi, bud. Don't tangle yourself in any cords, okay? That's no fun. Alright, I have plenty now. Okay, that was getting tangled in cords, which I asked you not to do. Boy, you're a menace. Nah, he's okay. Hi, hon. I really don't have to worry that much about him getting in the way of what I'm doing, because as far as I know, there aren't any runs for this category at all. No, I don't need to look for stuff. So, I don't need to worry about beating anybody's times, because there are no times to beat. Hi, boy. He's still purring like a maniac, by the way. It might be harder to actually hear it because he's not close to the mic right now. But no, fill it up. Here we go. But yeah, he's a happy boy. He loves to purr. So after today, our turnips will be fully grown. But we're not going to pick them yet. Oh, perfect. Cloudy day. Just going to check. There they are. I knew, but I did that for you guys. So we're going to keep track of the weather. I've never had a case where it died before the 10 days were up. But just in case. I should also save just in case I'm bad at counting. But I will do that after I get the fishing rod. Oh, did I mention in this run yet that I got a new stylus? It's like the size of a regular pen. So, hi, bud. Hi, I can't see anything that's going on. I could have accidentally accepted that tutorial and it would have been your fault, hon. Didn't need the shot of your butthole. I didn't need that. Cats are wonderful. Anyway, I have a new stylus. It's the size of a regular pen and it's so cute. Bye, honey. It's got glitter, pink glitter. It's got a heart on the end. It's more comfortable than the DS Fat stylus. Alright. I'm gonna save again so I don't have to see that again. Should have just, you know, saved that once, but I wasn't thinking. Alright, so now it has 1 water, 1 sun. Gotta make sure it doesn't get above 20 water and, or 10 water and 20 sun. The 19th is the last day we can pick it before it auto dies. 2 sun, 1 water. 3 sun, 1 water. 3 sun, 1 water. So the reason we do this is the longer it stays in the ground, the bigger it'll get. The size will keep going up. And that will mean more money when we ship it. Chen will always buy for a fixed price, but shipping, it's dependent on the quality. It's 4 and 1, I think. Yeah, I don't think we can possibly have it die. 7 and 1. 7 and 2. That should be it, because it doesn't get the points for the weather until you go to sleep. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, these automatically die after they've been grown for 20 days and not picked. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm gonna go in now. And the reason the quality is not perfect is because they had a little bit of extra sun, especially toward the beginning, so it wasn't the minimum. The closer it gets to the minimum requirements for each stage, the higher the quality is going to be. If the quality system for crops in this game is a little convoluted, I will admit, but I love it. I love this game. I think you have to be paying more attention to your crops in this game. You can't just, like past games, just plant them and hope that the rain will do everything for you. Like, you have to be paying attention to like what kind of crops you have. Do they need more sun, more water? Do they need a lot of both, a little of both? So you have to be actually thinking. I mean, for speedrunning purposes, it is a little tiring. But I think for like just playing the game, I like it. It might be a little too complex for some people. I think Stardew's quality system is really good because it's just the 4 different levels: regular, silver, gold, and iridium. It's just that it's more or less random which crop is what. Whereas in this game, it's dependent on, well, how you farm. So even though the quality system in this game is more convoluted, I think it's good in that you have control. I guess it rewards players like me who will go on Fogu and do everything as optimally as possible. That's my favorite way to play. I love min-maxing. Makes you wonder why I picked up speedrunning, but yeah, they're very opposite ways of playing. Now, we really don't need to ship these by 5. I may or may not actually be able to get all these by then. My dad's watching sports in the other room, in case you could hear him. Trying to think of what sport would be on right now. It wouldn't be like football. It's not football season. Is basketball over after March Madness? I don't know. We saw a hockey game earlier today, well, on the TV, when we were getting lunch. I don't know if that would still be on though, probably not. So yeah, I don't know what he's watching. It is a sport. So yeah, we don't need to ship these by 5, even though we won't get the money unless we ship it by 5. Or we won't get the money today unless we ship by 5. But we don't need the money today. So it's faster in real time for us to just continue. I hope you guys are enjoying this music because it's lovely. I mean, I don't think there's a track in this game that I don't like, and I've said that plenty of times, but... Oh, and there it goes. Yeah, this soundtrack is beautiful. I was listening to it this week while I was working, and then it hit a song called Requiem, and it was so terrifying because I had no idea what it was. And then I looked it up, I looked it up individually and then read the comments, and everyone in the comments was talking about how they felt really bad that their animals died. I'm like, oh, that's what that's for. I never shipped this. These aren't really worth it. Why not ship these? Actually, you know what? We'll eat them. Or we'll throw them away because we're stupid. Alright. So you saw me save 3 turnips. We did that for a reason. Now we're going to sleep till summer. We're going to use those turnips to cook later on. And the freshness will be entirely gone by then, which is fine. There's no system where it can turn into rotting food. It will always be a turnip. It will just be a turnip with 0 freshness, which for our purposes we really don't care about. We're going to turn 3 turnips into thousands of turnips. forgot to do any meaningful saving. I guess I'll do that when I hit summer. So we need a house upgrade, and then we need a kitchen and a fridge, and then we need 2 of the 3 bridges. So that's why we're doing as much to get money as we can. Are you back, hon? Hi, baby. Hi. Guess he's gonna be in and out. Oh, bud. You don't want to knock the mic over, but if you want to show them how cute your purrs are, go ahead. Safety save. Oh, it's already done. Oh, the summer theme is so beautiful. It's probably my favorite track in the whole game. But you don't get to see it as much because we get the town theme. So we have to go over here in order to unlock some characters. Them being Denny, Lana, and Eliza. Yeah, I understand why you can't unlock Lana until you go over there, because that's where her house will be. Not selling the right hammer yet. It's alright. And Denny, Shh. That was me making the noise that I was shushing. Don't know why I did that. Denny, he likes to go to the diner. Boy, you're getting in the way of my gameplay. Don't fall, don't fall. Getting in the way of my gameplay, bud. For the life of me, I don't know why Eliza won't show up until you unlock the East Town. But she won't. So ideally, we want to catch 100 fish. And not just anything that you catch fishing, it has to be fish. The reason for that is we need sub-villagers to unlock the cafe and diner. And some of the fishing ones require you to catch 100 summer fish and 100 ocean fish. And there are others, but we really only need those 2. Yeah. Junior's so cute. Oops. Oh, I'm dumb. No biting. It's not for you to bite. You can bite my fingy, not the stylus. Oops. I might just keep doing that. So I'm half paying attention to this and half to giving June the love he deserves. And you know, if that impedes upon my final time, that's just what happens. Yeah, but sometimes I swear I hit the button and it just doesn't work. Alright. It's not bad. That was way late, but it worked anyway. Yeah, boy. So I really don't need to keep track of the fish that I catch because I'll be shipping all of them, so I just need to look at my shipped items list to see how many fish I've shipped. And that'll be good. And the reason we do this in the summer and not in the spring when we get the rod is because we're hoping that this process gets to be a little bit shorter by catching some pirate treasures. In my previous run I got like 4 of them. Oops. And then I messed that run up anyway. It wasn't unsalvageable, but it was a mess. And since I didn't mess up in the same way this time, it means that there's no way I get that many pirate treasures. Oh, I almost instinctively threw those fish away, thinking it was garbage. That wouldn't be a run killer either. It would just make it harder to know how many fish I'd actually caught. Alright, that's good. We're good. I've also, like, accidentally thrown things away trying to ship them. And so I did purchase the Japanese version of this game. I did it because I thought maybe the horse out of bounds rumor might have been true on the Japanese version, but I can't get it to work on that either. So it appears that that is just a rumor. Okay. So we go in here. Gonna look one more time for the hammer. Wrong hammer. It's okay. We'll keep coming back till we get it. It just occurred to me that I should probably buy these last, but I'm already in here, so that's gonna lose me time anyway. The fridge and the kitchen are necessary for cooking, so we're gonna be doing that later. We have to fish first. Turns out you have to cast the rod in order to use it. It's crazy talk. I gotta do this with my other hand. Got one hand on the game, one hand petting my boy. Now that I've got a run going, that I know I didn't mess up the cooking for, there's no chance of me getting a pirate treasure. That's how my luck tends to go. So I found that complaining about it makes it a lot more likely to happen. So if I complain about not being able to find one, then they show up more often. I think that's science. I should have bought the medium rucksack while I was there. It's okay. I'll need to be in the area again sometime soon. Ooh. Alright. Bud, you are falling off of me. I mean, I might not have found a pirate's treasure yet. I love speaking. But I have been catching a lot of fish. Some days are luckier than others, but these 2 days so far have been pretty lucky. Fish quantity wise. Hey, bud. Sorry, he keeps popping his little head up. Ow. Honey. Yeah, he's thumping his tail a little bit on the desk, so you might hear that. I mean, that's the consequence of me leaving the door open for the cats. But it seems as though he's not trying to interfere with recording, so that's good. That means in the future I can keep letting him in. Buddy, don't kick the system. Right after I said you're not impeding upon recording? That's rude. Ooh, you alright, honey? Alright, that's good. It's like 33 total. Not a bad haul. Alright, bye, honey. Or just sit down on the ground. That works too. I thought he was leaving. So he did build the bridge to the meadow, but we're not going over there yet. The reason for that is once you go over to the meadow, it opens up festivals, and so you would start getting little cutscenes for every festival that's going to happen, and it eats away at a little bit of time. Now we're going to be participating in a festival in the fall, so eventually going over to that bridge is inevitable. But as for now, we don't need to, so we're going to put it off. Alright, we're still under an hour. Not bad pacing. So like in other Harvest Moon games, the amount of stamina you lose when you use a tool is dependent on the weather. But this is, I don't want to say the first because I'm not sure on that, but it's one of the first to have weather that's more than just like sun, rain, snow, storm. So you have like a very hot day, a clear day, and cloudy, and those all affect your stamina differently. So you get tired a little bit faster on a very sunny day like today. It just affects the amount of fish you can catch in any given day. Okay, yeah, after today I'll probably end up getting Denny. Now that's gonna mean that he will leave at some point in the fall, because we won't talk to him at all. And that's fine. Unless you're doing a Denny or a Vaughn marriage, you really don't have to have Denny on the island, as long as you have unlocked him before. Vaughn, because Denny is required to be on the island for his Purple Heart event. It's just a little bit of time for them to leave, because it's an extra cutscene that you have to sit through. But since it's faster to make money fishing on console as opposed to doing everything with turnips, it's okay for us to lose a little bit of time for both Denny and Lana leaving. I think I'll call it a day there. We're pretty low. Alright. I'm not quite sure how many fish that was. I think it is worth it to check right now. Maybe not right now. Maybe I wait like a day or two after unlocking Lana, and then I check. I will stop to check my money though. Alright. Just as I thought, not even close. So yeah, the last thing we need to do is unlock the bridge to the forest. If you're not doing fishing at all to get money, you'll also need to get the bridge to the jungle. But I don't get that yet because... Wow, lost my train of thought. I don't get that yet because I do fishing and that gives us 2 extra sub-villagers. So we don't need to unlock the 2 that you get from the jungle in order to get the cafe and diner. I believe clear and cloudy days you lose the least amount of stamina per tool use. So we can fish for a while. The only thing is we might lose a little bit more fullness today since we're going to be out longer, which is fine. Alright, that's 10 today. It's pretty good. I don't think I've done a run yet where I didn't get a pirate treasure. Which means I'm due for one. Because it's happened in practice. It really just means we take a couple extra days to fish. I keep forgetting everything that I've said in this run because I've done a couple takes before. Stupid. I've done a couple takes of this and I've said things in those takes. Plenty of boots. So I don't know if I've mentioned at all why I'm excited to do this Elliot run. Well, I wanted to marry him when I was a kid playing this game. And by the time I figured out how to do marriage, I figured out that there were bachelors other than Elliot. So I never got to marry him. Until today. I mean, you can tell that I'm getting more mileage for my stamina bar today. That's why we have those first days all being clear. Just because you lose a lot less stamina when it's clear as opposed to sunny or rainy. I believe cloudy is the same as clear. And so we need as much stamina as possible that first day. I mean, at this rate, if I got Denny today, I'll probably certainly get Lana tomorrow. So, yeah, that happens. The more we're staying out, the more fullness we lose. The only real consequence of that is that we're going to wake up tomorrow at 8 instead of 6. And that's really fine. There's nothing we need to do time-wise. In Sunshine Islands, it's way worse. Like, if you're losing, like, even a tiny bit of fullness, like, you'll wake up at 8. It's so frustrating. Okay, I'm glad I did that last cast. Yeah, huge fish haul today. Aw, June fell asleep on the floor. It's like me at sleepovers. Come on. Alright, we're about to hit the hour mark. Woo! Here she is. Lana's a cutie, though. Oh, rain. Wow. What do we got money-wise? I'm just gonna grab a couple things to munch. I want to say orange and green are the best for fullness, but I don't remember anymore. I mean, I might as well save these for later because, I mean, stamina's gonna go down pretty quickly. Guess we could also, like, sell some of these. I mean, why not if I'm gathering stuff? Just get those because they're good for fullness. Got these flowers. Just realized I did that really slowly. Doesn't matter. It's over now. The question is it more worthwhile to sell the grasses or to use them to replenish my stamina and get more fish with them? Shh. Again, that was me making the noise. I was shushing. You okay, boy? Oh, I woke him up. Nothing's going on. You're okay. Wow. 50 centimeter small fish. It's like the biggest small fish you can have. Well, let me check. 67, 69, 74. I really need that backpack upgrade. Usually I keep track of the fish because I've gotten a pirate treasure by now. And so, by the time you have enough money, you won't necessarily have caught all the fish you need. But it's looking like for this run that's not going to be the case. I gotta quit complaining about that. Now, usually I'm smart enough to save the fridge and the kitchen until after I've bought the bridge to the forest. Because then I would still need to fish a little more. And then I can deplete my stamina before going over there so I can death warp. I don't think it's going to be worth the time with a full stamina bar. And this is the last thing I really need to save up for. I don't know why I said really. It's the last thing I need to save up for. By the time we need other things, we will have access to lots of monies. Alright. 10. So we need 16 more. I know I said it wasn't a big deal if we wake up at 8, but I don't like it. Which means I have to fix it. And once we get that bridge built, then you'll hear more of the summer theme. It's really pretty. Wait, hello, Lana. Oh, I had my finger on the wrong button. I'm like, why isn't it working? Nice. You know, maybe I can fish for an extra day to get money to get the rucksack upgrade? Maybe? You know what? I need a cabinet. I technically don't need it until later, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it actually saves me any time to get those things now. No, I just gotta suffer. If only I were to do this in the fall. I can't. But if I could, then I could just eat toadstool and die. Oh, it's another cloudy day. I guess Lana is there, so at any point in time I could talk to her and delay. Oh, hi, baby girl. My other cat came in the room. I could delay her leaving, but it really just is inevitable. Come on, fish. Hi, baby girl. Don't make gross noises into the mic. Don't make gross noises into the mic. Just like licking at something. Oops. Oops, I'm done. That is all the fish we need for sub villagers. You not gonna hang out with me, honey? No, I made fun of her mouth noises and now she's embarrassed. It's okay, everyone still loves you. No one even heard. Guys, tell her you didn't hear it. Tell her you didn't hear it. You might not have. She won't come over here. June usually hangs out with me when I'm sitting up here. Abby, not so much. Abby will, for a second, come up and see what I'm doing. She won't really stay, though. I'll call it a day after we get one more. Boy, the game doesn't want me to call it a day. Only 5 fisherinos. Natalie, move! Alright. Not that much longer. I mean, I might as well check, see if Gannon has that hammer. Oh, let's grab some stuff to ship. As long as we're not going too far out of our way. Gonna make myself not care about the falls. I'm not afraid anymore. No? I want to say 4, maybe 5 more days of shipping. Fishing! That might be good. I mean, I don't think we're losing that much time. I think like around the 1.5 hour mark is usually how long it takes to get all the money I need. We're already out of space. This gives me a good feel for how many days I'll actually need to fish if I don't get any pirate treasures. And that's good. This run's a good benchmark for that. That's why I need it to happen. I usually don't like time myself when I'm practicing or anything. I mean, I might like look at the clock, but I won't officially time anything. Wow, okay. I mean, doing more fishing also means that I could potentially get more fishing sub-villagers. Because there's a lot of overlap in between fishes of different seasons. So I guess that is also an advantage to not getting a pirate treasure, is you unlock like the cafe and diner sooner. Could also very well upgrade the diner, and then you have more options of what you can cook. For this run that doesn't matter, because we really want it to be pickled turnips. In other runs it wouldn't matter as much. You could probably work it out to be a good gift. I'm not combining those large ones. But for this one, my usual pickled turnips is a good gift anyway. For Pierre, it really doesn't matter. Like, anything you can cook for him, he'll love. Well, technically not anything in the game, but for speedrun purposes, anything that you can cook during a speedrun, at least with the route that I'm taking, is one that he'll love. The only exception is relaxed tea leaves, and you're not really going to underflow the leaves. You're going to underflow the actual tea, which he loves. I've thought this through. Alright, I'll combine those two. That's fine. Even though it's a sunny day, we're not going to get to ship on time, because we didn't get as lucky today as we have other days. That's alright. Let's get a heftier chunk of change tomorrow. Boat. I'm calling it. I guess that wasn't a bad haul by any means. Guess I caught less junk than normal. I don't know if it will like automatically combine in your shipping box anyway, so maybe having them part doesn't actually help me. Stylist was away from the game for too long. I had to hydrate. Oh, I didn't even ship the other stuff. Well, now it's not fresh. And that just means when I try to ship it, I'll get arrested by the FBI. It's not a big deal. Just looking in case any quick flowers have spawned. Hi, Lana. So I shouldn't have gotten anything yesterday. So I'll check my money tomorrow. See what it's looking like. I feel like generally fishing is like 3K to 4K a day. I keep kind of mashing the buttons and then it thinks I'm trying to switch the position. That's what you're hearing though. Whoop. I mean, sometimes you just hear it because that's the sound it makes when you catch a fish. Do I want to keep that separate? I think I will. Wow, okay. Rude. What did I ever do to you? Wow, okay. I kind of wish I understood, like, programming better. So I could understand, like, how the game calculates certain things, like, you know, if it combines things in the shipping bin for calculating how much you earn or something. But I don't know, and anyone who would know, I feel like they're not going to be very interested in this game. We'll combine those. Okay. I try so hard every day. And what do you give me? You give me boots. And they're all for the same foot, so I can't even wear them. I presume they're all for the same foot since they're all the same sprite. Okay, go ahead and wiggle. And you know, since I'm pursuing a bachelor who is on the island to begin with, this will be the first run that I do where I'll have to talk to him for like a week before he'll actually accept gifts from me. Which is fine, it's inevitable for Elliot. The only way to avoid this would be to like continually talk to him, and that would just eat too much time. Alright, let's see. Alright. Looks like things are progressing faster than I thought they would. I'd be living in a house with other people for real. Gonna grab some stuff here. I almost said hi to Felicia, which is what I would normally do in a run. I try to talk to everyone every day. Force a habit, you know. Alright. Hoping that getting all these things will make it so I have to fish up fewer items. Alright. Cannon tell me something good. Oh. Are you seeing this emotional support rose quartz Gengar? It's okay. We will... I think what I need to do is just like stop in there every day and check for it. Did I? Yeah, I did. Also, I think your fullness depletes faster when it's already low. So this may not bode well for me. I could always spend some time like foraging in the East Town. I mean, there's probably a lot over there right now. And I could eat a couple and then ship the rest. Maybe I'll do that tonight after I've shipped everything. Then the earrings will come in tomorrow at 5. You know, on the DS fat screen, the colors just like aren't super vibrant. Which is fine because I'm staring at it for a while. But I forget about it until I look up at OBS and realize what the colors are supposed to be. And that's how they show up like on a DS Lite, which is what I play on casually. But the DS Fat is the only one that can have a capture card to my knowledge. Time-wise, this isn't going well. But yeah, the colors are a bit washed out where I'm looking. See, allowing the cats to be in here is going exactly how I thought it would. They're really nosy in the beginning, and then they just go back to their normal business. This is also the first time I've done any recording like in the afternoon. Usually I'm doing it in the evening, and then by the time I'm done, it's already time to go to bed. I gave myself the gift of an early sleep today. Guess I could keep going. In the Japanese run that I watched where like they made all their money fishing, they would replenish fullness by like sleeping through a few days. Which is interesting because they needed more summer days than I even do. Silly. I'm calling it. Because Chelsea, her tummy's rumbling. I need to eat some hearts off the ground immediately. Hi, Mirabelle. Bye, Mirabelle. Again, I want to say it's orange and green. I know. Orange and green that I should be looking for. But it could also be yellow, and I'm not sure. Nom. Alright. It's better. Better than it was before. Nom. Okay. See, now June's fur is all over. Oh, hi, Lloyd. Bye, Lloyd. Alright, that's not bad. Oh, I'm gonna like immediately lose more. Did I? I wasn't looking. Now I might as well sleep a couple days. Okay, here we go. cool twist of fate it would be. Look at the hammer now. Well, no. Cruel anyway, because I'll have to keep coming back here. Cannon's closed Sundays, so we should be good. If I want to fish today, but before I do that, I'll check if he's even selling it today. You know what? If he's not, I'll just go to sleep. I won't go over there yet. He's not even open on Sunday. Just gonna forge a couple things. If he's not selling it. If he is, we'll do a little bit of fishing. Unless I don't need to, money-wise, but I probably will need a little. Okay. Going here because it's faster, and we'll probably get 1,000 gold worth of fish from here anyway. So like I said, it's like 3k to 4k a day. So even if we're on the low end, we'll be good. See? I was thinking after all. I mean, usually by now, I did already get the hammer, so I was buying this before cooking anyway. So the averages listed on Fogu are for like 7.5 dots in all categories, but every fish you catch, the first day you catch it, is going to be 10 in freshness. So you can expect it to be at least a little bit more than the average that it states. Something just occurred to me. See if that save is necessary. Oh, I'm gonna deplete this health bar long before 5. I think with any extra time I'll try and look around, see if I can forge anything for a little extra cash. In hopes that I can get the rucksack upgrade as well. I definitely want that before I start cooking, now that I'm thinking about it. Not necessary, but helpful. Yeah, I feel like it's random whether the fish gets away or not. Much more competent runner would probably fish at least one more time. That is not I. I was gonna say we'll just eat the green ones to get fullness back, but it's really not gonna help. That'll just give us more stamina, which we don't want. Guess we're shipping these separately. I'll go down, see if there's anything here. Oh, well, that's okay. I don't think I'll actually be able to ship these. No. But I know that they're there. Alright. No. Schedule's different on Monday. That's why I saved, because I thought that might happen. Means there's only one thing we can do at this point, which is gather a bunch of stuff, sell it to Chen, hope we get to 3K. And at that point, it really doesn't matter the quality of it. Chen will buy everything for the same price, always. Alright. Let's go down to the beach. Alright. So now forgot how long that takes. Alright. That's not going to go over well. Well, let's do that. I'm actually not sure which sells for more. Ooh. Chen, please. I'm begging you. Okay. Oh, I'm only like halfway there. Oh, ooh. There is still hope, I think. On Mondays, Ganon comes back. Oh, this is not looking good. What do I do? Thought of one thing that might help. Well, that's not gonna save me. Well, hang tight. It's time to visit folk. I'm already doing a great job. It's okay, like I said, maybe. Oh, I gotta open that in a new tab. It's cut off because I'm on mobile. Like I said, I'm not competing with anyone else's time. It's just my own. 9 o'clock, okay. Ooh, you know what? Could have just sold those fish and then waited for him to come back. You know what? I saved. I saved. I can go back. This is not good for nearly 2 hours in. Yeah, that's the consequence of, well, partially not getting the parrot treasure, but also because of stupid mistakes. Okay. I mean, this amount of fish is enough. enjoy this theme. Guess I can't even death warp. Well, that sucks. But I do need to wait because I need that. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can make all the waiting worthwhile in some way, but I don't think there is. Alright, well, I'll never see you again. Let's focus on the flowers, because I should have enough. Grabbing a couple flowers doesn't hurt. And you know what? If I'm not death warping you, you get to hear this theme for longer. I'm gonna shut up so you can hear it. Makes me wish I didn't reset the first time, because I thought I'd be able to forge enough for Chen, but looks like I couldn't. I was hoping I could be real big brain there, but you lose some, you lose some. There's really no point for me eating that because I don't need to be really out much. Go around. I'll find some more things. Guess it won't really make a difference. Yeah, it won't make a difference. Alright, I can afford the rucksack now. That made it all worth it. Yes, there is something I need at this late on hour. Who do you think I am? It's okay. Plunder like that? It's not a run killer. I don't think there's anything we can really gain by being over here. We just need to wait till 9 anyway, and I'm gonna show off this theme some more. I think, yeah, now it's late anyway. Hello. This guy looks really awkward. He's supposed to be standing like right outside the inn. Well, the inn's not here yet, so he's just... Mind if I stand here with you? Actually, I need to get going. All that for this. An absolute waste of time. Anyway. There's a cafe and diner already. And we're gonna sleep through the rest of the summer. Yeah, normally I don't think we get this cutscene yet. Gets in the way of my hibernation. It's my real life birthday! Yippee! Alright. Back to the Google Doc. Back to the Google Doc. Oh, they just updated the UI on my phone and I hate it. I hate it so much. Doesn't really matter for most of this. I just had to toggle the brightness and now I have to swipe down on a different part of my screen to do it. Oh, with like an hour left to go. Terrible time to suddenly need to use the bathroom. Oh, run's falling to pieces. Through mostly fault of my own. No, I'll be fine. June's still snugly sleeping on the floor. Abby left a while ago. She's a busy girl. She got things to do. I don't know, Dad. I don't know if that line is funny or if you can hear him or if you can't. Saying something to the TV, he was. Alright. Let me save here. Eek. saved on summer 30th, and we're not going to save again until we have an eggplant. We're gonna win the crop festival. Guess I still have all that. Don't really need it. Oh, it's right there. Alright. That's why I didn't sell the watering can at all, because I needed it. I'm not gonna water it yet. It's got one sun. Let me just scroll up to where I have the crop guide. Looking for 5 sun. Alright. I got 3 water. No, that's 2 water. Well, bye, Denny. Who could have foreseen this? Well, that's all the water it needs for this first stage, at least. Come on, give us some sun. Is it raining? Oh gosh. Well, this should be fine. Oh, please give me sun. It's 2 sun. That's all the sun it needs for stage 1. Alright, 1 water. One sun, 1 water. Please, more sunny days. Woo! 4 sun, 1 water. Four sun, 3 water. Alright. No, I need to water it once. Shh. 1 water. 2 water. Alright. 1 sun, 2 water. So now we're going to cross over because today would be a festival day if we had come over here. But at this point, the next festival is the one we're going to be participating in. Fall theme's also a banger. We're also going to go into the cafe and diner. I believe you need to enter them once before they will upgrade. Interesting, the inn still is not there. Right, we're at 1 sun, 2 water. It's 4 sun, 2 water. Five sun, 2 water. Six sun. Six sun, 3 water. I want to say that the cafe and diner will be upgraded by now. Maybe not the diner, but the cafe for sure. That sounded sure. Cafe, I hope. Yes! Should have waited until... You know what? Since I know it's grown, or it will be grown tomorrow, I can save. And it'll be fine. I didn't even put the turnips in my equip slot before doing that, so... Didn't matter anyway. But you gotta save because sometimes it'll fail. Oh, okay. Don't need anything from the diner. I'm gonna check tomorrow that it's fully grown, even though I don't really need to. And I didn't even do this. Gotta get rid of all these. So here's what we do. We equip these, make sure we're holding them, then we're gonna move them one by one into the rucksack, and then one by one into the fridge. Then when we return, we're holding them, but you don't see them in our equip slot. We are holding 0 turnips. You slide down on yourself with the stylus. That'll put them into your rucksack. Then we cook. We're gonna make some alterations. Then we don't actually make alterations. And yes. And then kablamo. Well, that gives me an excuse to go outside today. And there she is. Let's save a couple stacks of these. Because, well, I need them for energy later. They're also a life gift for Elliot, and one of Elliot's hard events requires us to ship 200 items in the season. So we'll need to ship a few stacks later on. I forgot that I need to be keeping track of the weather here too. Save. Safety save. Okay. Three sun. Four sun. Seven sun. Seven sun, 2 water. 8 sun, 2 water. Yeah, I don't think we can lose it. 8 sun, 4 water. 9 sun, 4 water. 'Alright. And we're good. I've been looking into some RNG manipulations for other purposes, and I'm wondering, is it possible for something to be, or for the weather to be rainy on a festival day? I don't know. Does not appear to be the case, or it appears that it's impossible for it to be. I'll just say it. It's impossible for it to be rainy on a festival. I guess that makes sense. Alright. So I did find out, while paying a little bit better attention to another run, that when you ship in this game, even if you ship a stack, it will give you farm degree points for the whole amount of the stack. Even though in Sunshine Islands, if you give it a stack of 99, you'll only get 1 farm degree point, which is a scam. But that's not the case in this game, as it would appear. Right, here we go. So the reason we do this festival is because we want to go mining later for orichalc. Oh, it's too early. Oh, heaven forbid a woman show up to a festival 3 minutes early. Felicia. So we do this because we want Wonderfuls to get orichalc later. And this is the only way we can get an indigo wonderful during this speedrun. Or I guess, I shouldn't say the only way, it's the fastest way. Everything else would take like an extra 20 minutes. So it needs to be A ranked or higher. That's why we plant it right away so it has time to grow. actually that? It's probably... It's like the closest we can get to indigo without being indigo. No! That was a previous run. This is gonna be hard to like genuinely tell if that other run was just for Japan, or where it gives you farm degree points for everything in a stack. I don't know why they would change it for the international release, but something in my head said, oh, what if it did? But since we got purple instead of any other color besides purple and indigo, I don't really get to test that out. Maybe I'll have to do it in some practice run that I'll never get around to doing. Alright, Felicia. Woo! I should have bought the cabinet first. Well, too late now. We're gonna get Charlie's spiel about Wonderfalls. You know what? I could use a house upgrade. You know what? We need the bridge first. Guess we don't need it first, but I don't want to forget about it. There we go. Alright, Charlie, tell me all about it. You'd have to get this scene sooner or later, so it doesn't really matter. Give me a cabinet. Worth coming down here for. Need the cabinet for similar reasons that we need the fridge. We're gonna take advantage of that weird situation where we can have something held above our heads, but then nothing actually in our equip slot that matches what we're holding. So we're gonna sleep until the 7th. Then I want me a yellow wonderful. The reason we get the yellow wonderful is so we can unlock the rice paddy. We're not going to use it, but it's necessary to unlock in order to get the teleport stone. So I think overall it saves time running places. I'm going to need to, at some point, do this little buffer. pretty sure that doesn't count as talking to him. You know what? Just in case it does. No! Why do I keep doing that? Let's exit. There. Should have saved after I used the tool, but oh well. So whether or not Chen is selling Wonderfuls depends on your farm degree. It needs to end in a 5 in order for him to sell one during the winter. But you can't see your farm degree. Woo! So you have to buffer it like this. And that can take a couple tries. I once got it on my very first try without having to reset at all. It can also take you like 9 retries. So it's pretty RNG. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these little events don't actually count as talking to the person. Because when I calculated how many of each tool use I needed, I didn't factor these in at all, and it still works. Which means that at least the festival scenes like that don't actually do anything. I'm gonna do a safety save on winter 15. Although I've never actually needed this safety save, I do it because it is possible for blizzards to just completely ruin everything, and this far into the run, we really can't RNG manip. So yeah. We save Scum for the weather, which they didn't want to be possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, I haven't had any blizzards yet in this run. Unless there was one I didn't notice. But I feel like I would, because it's a pretty harsh sound. Though my sound's not very loud right now. So by doing these fixed actions without straying at all, I can tell exactly what my farm degree, well, not exactly what it is, but I can tell what the last digit is. So there's less guesswork that I have to do. Yeah, Denny, I'll totally go to your fishing contest. Alright. What's most important is we get 2 orange Wonderfuls. We only need one of the others. But we need 2 oranges because we're going to duplicate those. That will help us get lots and lots of word help. Don't be a blizzard. 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 Woo! Yep, so since we did all those fixed actions, I don't need to worry about buffering. And I just know that I get the orange wonderfuls. Yippee! Alright. Now we use the tool 3 times. No, don't save it, don't save it. All right. I'm gonna put the other one in cabinet, that's fine. Alright. Charlie's gonna tell us all about the rice patty. Yeah, I'll totally use your rice patty, Charlie. Winter theme's really cute too. So we're going to move these in here, similar to how we did before. And then there's that stack of 0. And we're going to do this 5 times. So technically, it's not necessary to move these into the cabinet / fridge first. You just need to be off of the equip screen, because then it'll properly realize that you have nothing there, and you won't be holding anything anymore. But that's inevitable if you move it directly from the equip slot to the fridge. Not to the fridge, to your rucksack, and then to the fridge / cabinet. I said that backwards a little bit. I hope you understood what I meant. And now, we'll just take all these with us. You know what I never did? I never went over here. Why I'm going out of my way right now is because if you don't go over here, then the game doesn't recognize that you've actually unlocked the jungle. You have to visit it. Otherwise, the game thinks that you don't have it yet, and then you can't get the teleport stone. brain off for a second. Yeah, I'll totally visit you lots. Sorry, Shay. Now, actually, I think by winning the crop festival, you actually get a little bit of a love point boost with some people. Pretty sure Elliot would be one of those, but that's all gonna decay by the time I'm actually talking to him. I'm pretty sure. So we have all of these, and they are stacks of 0, but Charlie regards them as stacks of 1, and so by putting all these into our hammer, we essentially turn the 0s into 1s. Let's get that. Alright. Up to the mines we go. Guess I should say mine. No, I'm used to Harvest Moon DS where there are 4 mines. So besides, like, the obvious thing of language, the only thing that I have found that the North American release changes from the Japanese is that a 5-floor pitfall won't kill you. It will kill you in Japanese from your starting health bar at full health. But doesn't concern me. It's easier to play it on the North American version in that case. And it's not really possible to overeat because you just have so many stacks. Just gobble it down. Let's get it away. I do have to vaguely be paying attention. Don't want to fall too far. Yeah, after not getting any pirate treasures, I'm thinking that sub 3 for this run is not feasible. It's fine, I can always run it later. Get better luck. Did I go here yet? Doesn't hurt to check again. Nothing, huh? Alright. We be hoeing. Sorry about being cringe. Here. Wanna go inside? Alright. I've also, like, completely forgotten anything about Elliot's hard events. I do have a guide that... Well, it's a guide that I wrote that has, like, general requirements for hard events. So I just need to look at that when the time comes. Okay, I didn't explain this yet. So we're getting a lot of orichalc so we can make the friendship pendants. So in this game, the friendship pendants are, como se dice, broken. Yeah, you get, especially with the large ones, they multiply anything you do by 2. So if you wear a couple of these during hard events, oops, didn't realize that was equipped. Yeah, you can just pretty easily max out someone's affection by just getting them to purple heart. Save here. I just don't want to fall past 450 because that's where we can find the most orichalc. Immediately, okay, rude. No! Yeah, that works. I'm gonna hold it down so you get the effect of the wonderfuls. If you just use your tool normally, it'll act like you have no wonderfuls in it. Come on, give me some easy ones. Please. Came all this way for orichalc. Oh, I'm heartbroken. Well, I was ready to reset anyway. I keep doing that. I should just continuously save on the first file then. I'm starting to get hungry too. Gotta finish this up quick. Looks like I'll probably fall beyond, but yeah. Well, this already isn't going well. Alright. There's a guaranteed 50. Ow. Didn't hurt, I don't know why I said ow. Can't even see the border, so I don't know where I am. Asking so nicely for orichalc. save here. And then if I pit fall down, I'll just reload. I think I mentioned this. For what I need, I'm going to want 140 ore calc. So I'm going to get a small friendship pendant, a medium friendship pendant, and then 2 larges. The small and the medium are required to unlock the large. And then beyond that, I'm also going to get the turbo shoes so that I can get places faster. I don't know how necessary that is. You also just need a couple of good stacks from here to ship for Regis and Sabrina. Perfect! I believe in 4s, 51 through 74, you can get maximum 1 ore calc node per floor. That's what it appears to be through my playing. Did I find it? No, I don't think I did. If you're wondering, is her memory that bad? It is. Sorry, that sounded meaner than I wanted it to come across. I was just trying to be a little silly. Alright, now we don't need the rest of those. Got enough emeralds to ship. There we go. Getting 140 is going to require 2 trips. I don't think it's possible to get 140, even if we stopped at every single floor between 51 and 75. 74, technically. Although I think it would just be faster to do 2 trips. So you can get to floor 50 pretty quickly. Woo! I do want to get as much as I can on this first trip though, to make the second trip as short as it can be. Oops. Phew, wasn't one of the orichalc. Yeah, you just really can't overeat, so just stuff your face. Note, this does not apply to real life. But I guess it's better to overeat than undereat. So if you're gonna follow that advice in real life, maybe it's not the worst thing. I also would like to get to 75 on this run because you get another sub-villager at 75. Once you get Regis and Sabrina, of course. They won't show up until Regis and Sabrina do. Oops. I actually found it back. The reason is you need 30 to unlock Mark. And I still don't know for sure whether Mark is necessary to get married, but Focus says he is though. But I've seen a run that didn't unlock Chelsea and was able to marry Julia. Last one, of course. We'll save there. That was really good. Yeah, I don't think sub 3's not happening. But that's okay. Sub 3's for my second try. You better believe I'm coming back to this category. I'm a little busy. I'll ask him what that was about later. Didn't seem urgent or anything. Otherwise he would have asked for me again. I still don't really know how much of this you can hear. It would do me well to actually watch all these through. Although usually by the time I'm done with the run, it's like 9, 10 o'clock, and I want to go to bed. Alright, I need like also didn't go well in my previous run, the Supreme one. And even though time hasn't been on my side thus far in this run, mine seems to be going pretty well. Same as we did before. Hopefully this takes me to 49. Not that far off. Let me just... I feel like I'm close enough that I can just... There we go. I don't know how many stairs are going to be on one floor on average. I feel like they're usually pretty close to the other stairs. I could just... Aha! There we go. Sure, that's fine. Here's to hoping we get 6 on the next floor and then we don't have to go down anymore. Fingers crossed. Not looking great. 1. 2. 3. Just in case. Might not even help, but it is what it is. Stupid. No, Charlie's not over there and he won't be back until 2, so... It's funny, they're like, oh, we're gonna stay here for a while, and then like immediately in spring they're gonna be like, bye. Alright, Charlie. I see. all about it, Charlie. Put those right on my feet, boy. All right. I'm gonna sleep until spring 2. I'm pretty sure I could go ahead and unlock Regis and Sabrina now. I will next time I go out. Alright. We were there for less than a week. Maybe it was like exactly a week. Like, yeah, we've seen enough of this place. Wasn't great. Bye. Alright, that's fine. We need to make some recipes, so we get those. Okay. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Need to make it medium-sized. No, I need that. Well, 3 hours into the run, and I'm going to start talking to the person I want to marry. I guess I didn't need to buy... Maybe I didn't need to buy the chocolate, because I can just... Thought I had the whole stack there. I didn't need to buy the chocolate, because I can just use weeds. Thanks, no weed. I don't think I need anything else. Where did everything go? And we'll grab a weed for the diner. Grab a couple just in case it fails so I don't have to go in and save. Now that's why I brought the chocolate. Actually, I need to ship these. I believe that's everyone besides like Mark who I'd need to unlock right away. Although it just occurred to me that I shouldn't be putting off Nathan and Alyssa. I guess, yes I can, because oh boy. No, let's put the other one on. There. Alright, spring 9 is the next day. Yeah. I guess if I need Mark, I don't know for sure whether or not I do. Oh. Guess I have to be out and about anyway. It would take longer to go into the teleport style menu than it would to just run. And I think you can do a weed just to unlock this scene. So I have to question my route now. It doesn't matter. All right. Well, let's pick this up. Now, it would be worth it to go back to the ranch this way. Wow, okay. Guess we don't need to put it off then. We can do it once we have the medium. Makes sense to put it off during a Chelsea run, or to put off at least one unlocking. We'll see if Mark shows up tomorrow. I think he will. I don't look forward to the inevitable Mark run. I don't really like him. Guess he's not terrible. I'm getting a little tired. It's all good. It'll be alright. Alright. If we've unlocked Mark, that means we've got all the characters we need. Alright. I believe at this point, Elliot's ready to be gifted. All right. Wait, am I done? I am done. I need at least one day of gifting before I get to purple. What was I still worried about Nathan and Alyssa for? Alright. Alright. I'm unreasonably paranoid about this. So I'm gonna save. Alright. There we go. There we go. Starting to wonder if the turbo shoes are actually worth the time they save. Well, I guess I'll have to test that out. Shouldn't take that many days of gifting. I mean, if I'm not to purple heart by today, then I will be when I wake up tomorrow. I think. Perfect. And here's why we bought the bathroom. Okay. We need it to be 5 p.m. Actually, might want to make it 7 instead. Because it needs to be 8 for this blue event. So yeah, this is just a little bit faster than doing all the waiting manually. By which I mean just standing outside and waiting. You know what was fun in the mines that we never got in this game? The combat system from DS. I mean, it wasn't that robust, but still fun. You get a sword in that game. This game has no swords. Oh, I'm ready to be done with this. No, gotta stop complaining. I'll be done soon. I'll be alright. And we'll go to like 7. Just a couple more baths and then I'll finally be clean. Who knows what kind of horrors end up in the mines. No, we still need that. So some events will pass time and some won't. So I just wanted to make sure that this didn't put us too far forward that we couldn't get back in. See, we jump right from purple to green. It's great. That's what I meant when I said these are broken. Because they stack. You can get from purple to red all in one day just by saying nice things in the hard events. Okay, so I guess that didn't pass the time. That I will fix for the next run. So the next one looks like it has to be raining. I'm still going to want to talk to Elliot every day until it does rain. Forgot about that. You have to go whoop to get his attention. It's great. It's okay, you can vent to me. She's right behind me, isn't she? Gotta lie for him. Elliot just doesn't care. Yep, that's enough for orange. Yeah, with 2 large, a medium, and a small, you can jump. You can jump 2 whole heart colors in one event. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. Okay, I don't want to do the whole thing. Oh, no, it's Friday. I'm dumb. Just go. You're fine. I never could have dreamed about getting up to orange heart with Elliot as a kid. I guess I could have. I think I got him all the way up to yellow. Oh, it's already raining. I should. Let's turn it into 9. I was worried that we were gonna have to wait and wait for rain, and then by then he's decayed, and I'd have to go and talk to him over and over. Yeah, why not? Gotta make a few quick purchases. Not to be confused with quick purchase, which is not in this game. Alrighty. Cafe, here we go. Oh shoot. Never mind, never mind. We only have to jump 1 heart color this time. Aww, so happy face. No, come back. Alright. Oh, all my dreams are coming true. Natalie being a bully. Don't pay attention. This is normal. Everyone's laughing at him. That's not fair. Alright. Now we sleep till marriage. Alright, so like on the 20th then. Oh, come to your sheep festival. that sheep. Alright, one more day. I believe. It's a shame, though, that we don't really get to read the dialogue. It's just not fast. Aww. Look how happy we are. Alright. Looks good. Doesn't look good, it looks bad, but... you know, one of these days I had to get a less than lucky fishing run. Unless I can figure out a faster way to make money on console, that's just how it's gotta be. So I'm happy. Elliot's a sweetie. And he's got pink hair, and I have pink hair in real life. Oops. Some sirens are going off outside. Wonder what's going on. Like police sirens or something, not like a tornado or anything. I'm safe. Maybe it's an ambulance. I don't know. Oh. Didn't realize June left the room. We spent the majority of the run just sleeping on the floor like that. And in that way, he blessed this run. I mean, Abby cursed it a little. She's probably responsible for the no pirate treasures. That's just because she's a black cat, okay? You kind of just, you have to deal with it when you have a black cat. You're going to call me June. Not me naming myself after my male cat. Alright. Oh. That is odd that he doesn't live with you. Hello, husband? Okay. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.